1. We are live. Take it away, Vader.
I like how you started.
Well, I would say anything's a portable hole if you're trying hard enough.
Yeah, that's that is very, very true. Very true. And I guess if you tried to shove something in there that's too big, it'll rip. So
Just like a portable hole.
just like a portable hole.
Why?
I wouldn't necessarily say that all holes are an extra dimensional space.
I love starting the game with psychic damage.
Oh man, well, welcome everybody. It's Sunday night, which means we are in Reign of Storms, our Storm King's Thunder 5e playthrough adventure. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody had a nice long week and weekend to rest and relax and get ready for our journey into Omu.
I slammed 3 slices of pizza like they were going out of style.
It's
Okay. That's not how you eat pizza, but I mean, if you just like to throw your pizza on the floor, that's fine with me, I guess.
You know, Gibbs, if you show him the one thing you painted, you might be able to get DM inspiration off the start. This is what we call bribing
bribery.
the DM.
Yes,
bribery.
Bribery will get you everywhere, especially if it's stuff that I like.
Oh.
I like the chair going in focus.
Yeah, just spun
Just
around.
kept
Look at me.
spinning
back.
I'm the character now.
It's gonna be hard to see.
Oh no, there it is. The blue eyes white dragon. I fucking love it. That's a great paint job, my friend.
It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy.
It
In
with
person,
does.
it looks 10 times better.
Well, I'm on the way to see it in person. I'll be there in approximately 12 hours.
This one's yours if you want it.
I do. I want it all. And
Magical
for
item
trade,
fell into Zurag's bag? I don't know how that happened.
you somehow have 2 potions of fucking insane
Oh
crit.
man.
I will in fact give you inspiration for it. I will take it from Chug because he was the one doing it on your behalf. So -1 inspiration stack from you, Chug, to give to Zurag.
Deal. I'm at -1 inspiration stack.
That sounds about right.
Are you allowed to be negative?
Oh, no.
Chug
100%
is.
Vader, trust me. I will at one point tell Vader to reroll. I'll be like, no, you have inspiration.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, the inspiration goes to me. Player inspiration for the DM. It's a thing. I think it should be it. I mean, hey, I like to be rewarded for stuff too. But let's do a little recap and let's get into this. It'll be a short little recap because not a lot happened last session. I mean, you guys just kind of had a real chill, kind of like a shopping hangout session where you went into the middle of the jungle and performed a crazy ancient ritual to bring back a bunch of bones as some sort of companion, but you included an ancient dragon skull, or sorry, an adult dragon skull, and brought back a undead plant-like dragon monstrosity, and had to fight said monstrosity when Adelaide's ritual was hijacked by Ras Nsi. A little bit of examples of hindsight being 2020 for the team here, where they figured out that maybe resurrecting anything from the dead while there's an undead controlling shaman who just killed the tribe who worshipped this ancient dragon skull. It was not a good idea.
Let's not forget
But
to
tell
me the
offer
odds.
the undead dragon a defiled effigy of itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of blame
Bad
to
choices.
place around. Yeah, a lot of bad choices to go around. But hey, you survived like you always do. Mainly because Adelaide was knocked unconscious. Yeah, just by the skin of your teeth. Adelaide was knocked unconscious, and Zurg was able to get her out of the summoning circle, wherein the remainder of this dragon, although he was on his last legs due to some crazy hits from Merc and everybody else, disassembled, leaving the bones behind and leaving a sour taste in your mouth for this ritual in the future. But you, through some arcane inspection, Millie was able to fully suss out that the ritual had been hijacked. And should you try it again in the future, you probably will have better luck. So you guys drug yourself back to the Terrorclaw tribe up onto the plateau where their encampment is, and just drug your injured bodies into the tent to rest for the next day, where you decided that you will finally leave to go in search of the lost city of the ancient city of Omu, which you have been tasked with dealing with Ras Nsi in his base of operations. You traveled multiple days through the jungle before you finally came out on the edge of the jungle and on the edge of a high cliff face standing about 150 feet above this city, where you finally viewed Omu itself. That is where we are today. We have two things to handle before we get into this session. One is our order and our disorder die. So we'll go ahead and handle that first. So I'm gonna go down the line here. Well, we already started.
For me.
All right. Let me,
Millie waits for
zero
no
you
one.
guys out. She waits for no one. One.
Adelaide rolled a 5.
Adelaide rolled a 5. I have not heard Adelaide say anything, so until she says hello.
I'm here.
doesn't
I'm
count.
here.
There we
I'm
go.
just a ghost.
Don't be a ghost. Be a goat.
Ooh.
Meh.
Merc rolled a 6, but that's 1 for you because I
Okay.
pre-spent my order die, remember?
No. That's one for you. We're gonna play this by the rules.
That's a
Restig gave me one
2.
though, so thank you, Restig. Let's see Zurag.
6.
All right, and then I will roll the final one. You guys are being stingy with them tonight. A gift to myself.
Don't worry, Chug will use them
Alright.
all in the first 5 minutes, and you will have them all back.
You're right.
It's an economy. I was told to spend them.
Yes,
and that's why
spend
the
them
dragon
so I
was
can
able to
spend mine.
do its breath every fucking turn, because you're like, I'm gonna use all the order dice, so Vader can restock.
Look, I'm here to
You
game
live.
no systems. I'm here to do what I'm told and
But
press
did you
button.
die?
Vader put a button in front of me and he said, press that button, Chugman. And Chugman goes,
How many times?
If there's anything we've learned is if I put a button there, Chug will press it. So you know what, Chug? Thank you very much.
I've been a DM long enough to understand that sometimes the DM wants you to pull the lever that says this is a trap.
Yeah. And another thing before we go here, Sylvan, I don't know if it's because your camera is running as well and maybe bogging down your thing up. You might want to close your camera so you're not cutting in and out. Because you are a little laggy on my screen.
Is that better?
Yes, at least for right now. We'll see what happens.
Fantastic.
But our second point of order here is you guys have been traveling through this jungle for multiple days. I'm not going to make you roll multiple ones, but I do want Constitution saving throws for everybody right now.
Is this for disease?
Or poison.
No, this is for exhaustion.
Heat stroke. Oh,
Am I within
might-
10 feet of Merc?
Yes. I'm going to assume you're within 10 feet of Merc. I think that is a fair statement.
I'll allow it.
15 for Adelaide.
23 for Millie.
Okay.
17 for Rezig.
I would like to use an order die.
Okay. Right off the bat here.
hmm.
Zurag, is that
Can I-
with Mercs +1?
No, it'd be 10, but I might have to use inspiration.
What's your question, Resig?
I was gonna say if Zureg does not have inspiration, I could give one of mine up. I
Well,
would give one of
The
mine up. if
DC
you
was
don't-
10.
Ooh.
Oh,
The DC was 10, so you guys are fine. No points of exhaustion.
Yes! Yes!
Success.
Okay, so to reread the flavor text that we ended on. The jungle parts to reveal a dead city enclosed by sheer cliffs. These cliffs, again, are about 150 feet down, or high rather, and composed of crumbling rock. Down in this valley, you see ruined buildings and stone boulevards that rise like colorful birds glide overhead and call out that, and you hear their screeches echo, disappearing into the vastness around. A waterfall pours into this basin, creating a swollen river that seems to flood much of the city before draining into a deep rift filled with molten lava. And in the distance, you see a ruined palace that lies a few hundred feet from the edge of this streaming abyss. Now, around the edge of this ravine, you can see that the jungle clings to the cliff tops. There's ferns and orchids and moss that spill over the edges. And about a couple or so feet away from you, maybe about 20 feet away, you see, covered in ivy and vines, you see stone gargoyles perched on the cliff top that seem to stare down at the ruined city. If you were to approach one of these gargoyles, you see that it has the face of a devil with its mouth agape and a silent scream. You guys know that Omu was once a crown jewel in Cholt's crown. It was built over rich mineral veins, and the city garnered wealth in abundance. But it was abandoned by the god Ubteo a long time ago and forgotten. It is now the base of Ras Nsi, the undead force that he commands, as well as the Yuan-ti. You've journeyed to find this lost staircase here, as you look at the map at the southwest corner. So traveling through Omu here. Where's my little notes? So it is densely packed. The city itself is densely packed with ruined villas and overgrown courtyards. Buildings in Omu are shaped from limestone, but you see that thick broadleaf vines engulf most structures, and there's a lot of ferns and thorny bushes that seem to choke the streets. If you guys are moving through this area cautiously, you guys can move at a rate of 200 feet every 5 minutes. But even if you throw caution to the wind, the density of the undergrowth is going to make it tricky for you to move faster than 200 feet per minute. If you guys stop to search any area, it'll take a certain amount of time. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But as of right now, you stand 150 feet up on the precipice of this ravine, looking down at the city. So my only question to you, Hunt Lords, is what do you do?
Merc will look at the party and put his hands over Bluegard the Sixth ear and go, "We could suss out some ambushes if I send Bluey ahead."
Well, that's definitely an option, but would it be better to try and suss out ambushes or just sneak by them all together and not alert somebody that we may be here?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can sense any magic in the area?
Sure.
And in response to Ressig's
Can I guidance
statement,
that?
No.
Merc
Actually,
will Merc will turn, and there's like rust grinding noises as his armor clinks and clinks. And he goes, "We could try to sneak, indeed."
There is one gnat that won't stop flying in front of my screen, and I swear to God, if I don't get to kill him, I'm going to lose my mind.
Fair. I got 18.
18. You can definitely get the sense of magic here. Some of it pretty ancient.
I sense magic in the air. Just me.
And then we are beset by multiple tigers.
Magical tigers. Like from, you guys ever remember that show, Uncle Grandpa?
No.
I hate the name. I hate that name so much.
I'm Uncle Grandpa. He used to fly around on the magical tiger, like farted rainbows.
Never
That
heard
sounds
that.
very Adventure Time.
It was kind of like in like the style of like Chowder and stuff like that. Anywho,
Don't think I ever saw it.
so yes, Millie, you sense magic. What are you guys doing? What's the plan?
I'm still
We can try stealth.
I'm still digging through my notes. Did they tell us? They pretty much told us that he was most likely in the palace. I'm just trying.
They told you he was in Omu.
Oh, okay. Didn't say where.
We go door to door, kick down every door, kill every Yuan-ti, easy. We make a second Omu massacre.
Well, I got something that this body brought along with it. Some magic that might help us stay kind of quiet, or at least quieter than usual. So we could try that.
Do you know how long it lasts?
An hour.
Because we can make it about 200 feet in about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
By the density of this foliage, Merc says, looking at the shrubberies.
Oh.
He goes, so over the course of an hour, we could make a mile. I'm not saying your anything's incorrect, but I'm just trying to think of how far we can get.
Well, it's better than nothing, I think. But we'll see. I mean, think it's better than trying to sacrifice your magic beastie to...
Merc will put his hands back over Bluey's ears. Do we see that, like, because we're, like, kind of standing over this, like, we're looking down into this, right?
Yes.
So we see that, like, they have, like, giant straight causeways.
Yeah.
Are those overgrown?
I mean, it's obscured because there's a lot of mist and stuff, but like you can see kind of peeking throughout that, you know. But I mean, from where you guys are 150 feet up, you're not seeing that far.
Alright. I almost would want someone to scout ahead, but I also don't like someone going in there alone.
I can move on ahead of us. With this new armor, I'm not quite as loud as I was before, but...
Well, I was going to throw out that Adelaide can fly as a bird, right?
Yeah. Sure can.
Is
in the
it?
background, just frantically flipping through pages in that book that she got.
Is there anything like flying in the air above the city?
Yeah, a bunch of colorful birds, parrots, and other tropical birds.
I was just making sure there isn't like, and then you just see a pterodactyl go through like 10 of them, just.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's not ominous or uncomfortable at all.
Look, I think I agree with Zurak's plan.
Yeah.
Well, he would probably say he'd probably agree with Russig on this one. Stealth's probably the better way to go, at least until something happens. We get noticed.
Till we go into the back door of this villain's palace and end up having to fight every single monster in the city.
Sounds familiar.
Worked out well for us in Grudhaug.
Merc will go, I swear if there's another wall, I will lose my mind. I'm not as short as I was.
Well,
So I would say do your magic, Ressig. Let's do this.
all right. Well, we're 150 feet up, and you said there's no way down, or there's a pretty shitty path down.
Where you guys are standing, you found the staircase. It's completely overgrown and could provide some difficulty, but ultimately you have found a way down.
Okay. All right. I will. Yeah. No, I'm not on the map. I can't use Argon. I will use my pass without a trace.
Okay. I have put the party token on this map, of which you all should be able to control it. But I suggest electing a leader to do so, which in this case kind of sounds like Ressig.
Oh no.
Who with me? Oh no.
I said I was scouting.
Sounds like you're leading.
Yeah, the scout is not the leader. Scout is a scout.
Scout is by definition a person who leads the way as they are scouting the area up ahead.
No. Okay.
But whoever wants to
Trailblazer,
move
some
said
would
token,
even say.
But whoever wants to move said token, that is fine. Rest of you, just let me know how far you are moving away from your party.
I'd probably stay within like 100 feet. Not too far, but not so close. Well, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't scout. If everyone wants
We're
to.
going together with Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. So yeah, I am not leading.
We should stay close. Fireball close. Okay, guys?
Good descriptor. Not terrible at all. Yeah. So I will be in.
Well, I mean, everybody knows the size of a classical fireball, says Burke.
The Hunt Lords have met their second greatest challenge, stairs. First it was a bridge, and now it's stairs.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I will.
Well, also the bags of holding.
And the bags of holding, so they're third greatest.
All right. If for me to be
We're gonna reach a
able
door.
to get everybody, I will have to actually stay more towards the middle, so I will not be in the front.
I'll lead. Sure. Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Oh God.
You're in charge of the token there, Chuck.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So we descend the staircase. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Discuss it for the next
After
half hour.
20 after 20
Roll for initiative.
real life. So, as we descend down into the city, you go down this vine-covered staircase. The stone that once comprised it completely covered, only peeking out in some areas. So make sure your descent rather tricky. Like everybody, as you descend, to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Is Zurag bothered by this stuff? Because that bone necklace of the stampede lets him walk through brush and stuff
Yeah, you are just
uninvited.
plowing through it. You're just plowing through it. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you guys?
I will be
Walk down
polite
the
and
stairs.
ask, but I should take a D6 on this. Or Merc is going down those stairs faster than everybody else.
Well, we'll see. We'll see just how fast you go down these stairs with this dexterity saving throw.
You still want me to roll it?
No, you are fine.
You know what, YOLO?
11 for.
Hey, a 10.
Thank God. 22.
Okay. There are moments for Adelaide and Merc. Step and you just kind of slide a little bit, and you do that. You're able to plant your feet again. Stop your heart from beating out of your chest for a moment, and continue to descend. As
Oh, I owe
do
you
so,
one more.
Oh, do you?
I have a warhorse.
Oh yeah, definitely for Bluey.
I feel like that'd be very difficult. Well, if it was an actual horse.
It's I'm just gonna roll. It's D20 plus 1 right now. Goodbye, Bluey.
Ooh.
So Bluey goes sliding down, having trouble getting grips. So they slide down. They take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as they hit the bottom.
Still alive.
You come down afterwards, and as you descend down lower into this valley, you pass through a physical barrier of mist. You can feel the droplets gather on your clothing and your skin, and you would think that would offer some sort of comfort against the humidity and the heat here, but instead it only adds to it. And just that little bit of mist clings to you like a heavy woolen blanket. But you descend down to the bottom of the steps where you find Louis shaking their head in not the best of moods. I've got
Walk through the
music.
mist like traverse the fog in Dark Souls.
Yes.
You could heal Bluey. I don't recommend it.
As you descend down into area number 1 as marked by our map, Sylvan, if you want to switch over stream to the map so they can see what you guys are seeing, that would be fantastic.
Oh no, where'd my back?
Also, did I mention I love this map? This map's cool as hell. Later.
It's so dope. But you guys come down, and as you cut through the mist and get to the edge, to the bottom of the staircase, and the ground kind of levels out again. Dense foliage all around you. Zurich does not seem to be having a problem, but you guys are, having to move rather slowly. But you eventually come across a guardhouse that stands near the entrance to the city. You can see arrow slits are cut into the limestone walls of this building, and there's a lopsided iron portcullis that hangs over the gateway, beyond which you see an open plaza.
We go into the spooky plaza, friends?
You can go into the plaza. You can check out in the interior of the it seems to be open and rather quiet.
Plaza. A spooky plaza. Well, we don't know where our target is, so...
Just gonna go through and sweep every building.
Sweep every building. This is gonna take a while. Well, I suppose I could do one thing first. He is a necromancer. Merc is going to smell the air. Does it smell like dead things?
I mean, there's more so like the smell of like dampness and like foliage. Not so much death.
Probably wouldn't hurt to look, just to make sure we don't get ambushed from behind while we're going through things.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Let's do this then. Sneakily like.
Sneakily like it is.
Alright. Sneakily like. Well, everybody rolled me a stealth roll with your plus 10 from Pass Without Trace.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll with disadvantage. Let me get you the second roll there.
Well.
13.
14.
That was great, guys.
16 for 0.
31.
Adelaide is completely invisible.
Hardened criminal.
For Resek.
So you guys slowly approach this rundown guardhouse and peer inside. You see that much of the interior has collapsed into rubble. You see creepers cling to the walls, which are just like vines. and high grasses sprout between the flagstones amid evidence of long dead campfires. One wall in particular is covered with graffiti. Some of the words are painted, but the others are etched into the stone itself. I'm going to copy and paste. As you see that the words are in common, and they read as such. You guys can take turns reading these. you guys can take turns reading these if you want, or one of you could please read them out loud so our chat can hear them. I've sent it to the Discord.
Who wants to start?
Fear the fangs of Ras Nsi.
Eric, I've gone in search of the 9 shrines. V.
The puzzle cubes are the key. Beware the frog monster.
Who is Unk? I'll have the King of Feathers.
The Merc is like eating some walnuts, and he goes, "The snakes are not what they seem."
Kubazan equals bravery. Shigambi equals wisdom, and Moa equals question mark.
Well, for going by standards, this must be strength, right? Wisdom, courage, and strength.
Wisdom, bravery.
Power. I guess it's supposed to be power.
I would like one of you to roll me a D1.
What was that? It cut out on my end.
I heard roll a D1.
D100. D100.
I'll do it, boss. There's a 66 for you.
Okay. Roll me a D6.
Let's roll D6.
I guess.
I roll, boss.
4.
Okay.
4. As you guys are looking through this area and reading off this graffiti that offers up warnings or just messages left here by visitors past, you do not see much else in here, but you hear the fluttering of wings, and from the shadows 11 of these tiny creatures start to swarm around you and begin to dive at you guys as you have spooked up a nest of sturges.
Oh, hell no.
Fish?
Yeah. I think
That's
it's
sturgeon.
Not sturgeon. Sturges. Giant goddamn mosquitoes. The size of,
Ugh.
a small dog.
I hate
Give
this
me-
place.
Give me one moment.
It's a rough start.
It's not going to be a good time here in Omu.
We're not even at the goddamn egg. We're at the pre-adventure.
Oh, yeah, that egg. I'm like, is there an egg on the map?
We're in the fucking door. Just about to walk in like, hi guys, and just get hit in the face.
I'm rolling for initiative.
In just one moment.
Fuck.
pow. Let me know when you guys are all on the screen.
I can see it.
Stream is loading still. And this is
Don't.
mine. I am
Okay,
the
shit.
last one every time. That's not good. I'm
got-
in.
The worst internet connection.
Actually, I think the stream is in. There's just, it doesn't have
Ah,
sight.
yes. Ah, yes. Let
Has been
me
given no sight.
Fix that. Let me fix that for you. Pow, pow. Ow. Might have to refresh.
Nope, worked just fine. I can see
Okay.
clearly now. The rain is gone. Here come the big fucking bugs to eat
You guys
blood.
may position yourself a little bit more, better to your liking, should you wish. If not, I need you guys to roll initiative.
May I get a bluey token?
You know, I'm gonna fight you. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gotta add it to
What wall was the writing on?
the left-hand wall here. Drag it over to companions. I'm going to give you ownership of it. Now go to companions, and you should be able to drag it over. Merc. Under actors.
I can open the sheet. I just can't drop the token. Deal 5 damage.
Where do you want it?
Probably outside, like here. We
Perfect.
will personally name all of them. Louis the 6th.
All right. Well,
We just hear Bluey's death screams outside.
everybody rolled initiative.
Yep.
Everybody is where they want to be.
Everybody was
Good job, Bluey.
fighting.
Almost a 1.
All right. So as you guys come in, I don't know why they didn't show back up. This guy here is going to fly down at you, Millie. Just gonna leave this music because hopefully this won't take too long. But it is going to fly at you. It is going to attach onto you, or attempt to at least. With
That'll
a
hit.
dirty 20. So it flies onto you, attaches onto you, and you feel a sharp pierce as it
Like things of
as it's
nature.
yes. So it's like a giant mosquito. As it does 4 points of damage to you. And this thing is attached to you.
Sounds
This
interesting.
one here is going to fly at Zurag and attempt to do the same thing. $22.
It'll hit. This wasn't like a surprise round or anything, was it?
Nope. This is just normal. They just rolled better than you guys. As it
Okay.
attaches to you, you feel that start to drain your blood for 5 points of blood drain damage. As this thing attaches to you, this one's going to come down as well and try to do the same. With advantage. But a 12 is not going to do it. Adelaide, that is your turn. You just hear these things start to squeak and flap their wings as they start to swarm all around, and immediately one attaches to both Zurag and Millie.
I'm gonna horn whip the one that's attached to Millie. I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
All right. It is in her space, so if you roll a natural 1, you will be hitting her.
Well, let's hope I don't roll a natural one. So
We can only hope.
that's do I add? Hold on. Sorry. That's 7. That's a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
God damn it.
So you lash out with the storm rip and it cracks into the air, but it's just like you just can't get, like you have to pull it back prematurely because like it's just attached to Millie and it's just not in an advantageous spot.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Merc.
Well, a wise man once said, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. I'm gonna channel divinity. For be afraid of me. Can you find the button? I'm gonna find buttons. Not that one.
Located in the button area.
Conquering presence.
Conquering presence. So 30 feet is going to get all of these guys. So bear with me while I make 11 individual wisdom saving throws.
I'm not sure what the check is. I think it's a 12.
It should be on, go to your spells.
Spell DC?
8
Yeah,
plus
it should
3
be your
plus
spell
charisma.
DC.
Yeah, so it's 12.
Okay. So I'm gonna go from the top corner here, and I'll just do my groups. So fail, 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 pass. So the top 3 here fail, so they are frightened. The one at the bottom there is fine. Then I'll do 2 by Millie. Fail. Pass. The one that's not attached to her fails. The one that is attached to her passes. Then I'll do the one. I'll do the ones around Zurag. I'll go north, east, south, and west. Fail. Pass. Pass. Fail. So one attached to him fails. One that's next to him is fine. The one below him fails.
The one to the left, right? No?
Yeah, the one. Sorry, yeah, you're right. The one to the left. My bad. Poof. Thank you. And then I'll do the 2. What's your save?
12.
Okay, pass and fail.
Would you like some DM inspiration for him to reroll?
No, I'm not gonna waste it on these assholes.
Okay. Just gonna offer it.
I appreciate it, but no, there's save it for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 11 are now scared of you. All right. Well, Merc, you can move, or you have a bonus action. You can command
yeah.
your dude.
If Merc takes a single step north, funny things happen. So yeah, he'll do that.
Okay. Single step north. Anything with Bluey.
Bluey's on
that's
initiative
okay.
8.
Sorry, yep. Zurag, your turn.
Zurag is going to start swinging like he usually does, but this time he's gonna swing his axe instead of on the sharp side. He's gonna flip it, swing it sideways, so it's like more surface area.
Tennis racket.
Yeah,
Fucking
turn it
fly
into
swatter.
a tennis racket.
Okay. So you have one attached to you, and then 3 surrounding.
He's just gonna swing at the one surrounding him first.
Okay.
And let's go reckless.
Says defending recklessly. That's funny as shit.
Great weapons master and I didn't roll on my end.
You miss. I roll it on my end. You rolled an 8.
All right, second attack. I'm about to restart Foundry.
16 will hit.
Okay.
And which one is this?
The one that tried to bite me.
Do you have great weapon fighting? I think that might be just fighters.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So you have the fighting style, you can reroll the 2.
Oh.
All right, so you fully decimate. Shit. I'm gonna say you fully decimate all 3 of these guys just in a windmill of strike because they're all within 5. Cleave rules will definitely come to apply here. So that guy's dead. Just 3 of them are right off the bat. Just dead. Just swat, swat, swat. As you just smash them against the broadside of your axe, just like a fly swatter. The one's still attaching to your chest. Any?
He's just gonna move up a little bit to get close to the other ones if they're just sitting there buzzing around.
Okay.
So he goes there.
All right. Well, that would have been that one, but he's dead. Resting. It's your turn. This guy comes with.
All right. Moving over here. I will take a swing at the... Is this the one that's on the back of Millie's neck? One here?
Look, turn sideways.
The one that's like a diamond.
Okay. She will pull out the Makuhito and get to swinging carefully.
Okay. We'll see.
Right. Millie hasn't attacked it, so I don't get advantage.
Hey DM, would you like me to give this player disadvantage?
No. No.
22.
I do you.
22 will hit.
Alright, so it's D8 for the weapon, D4 for the extra, plus... That's not right. It should be plus 5, not plus 7. 7, 8, 13 points.
It's dead.
All right.
So as you swipe down at this thing and you cut across it, it explodes like a water balloon filled covers Millie.
Would that also get the one next to it?
It sure would. I'm gonna make a ruling here
Because I'm
because
being
you were
more careful.
carefully trying to. Yeah, you were trying to be. Especially you weren't actually like swinging wide. So I'm gonna say it won't in this case.
All right, that's fine. Second attack, 15 to hit.
Hits.
8 points of slashing damage.
It's dead.
So 5, 10. Nope, not
Just
ping.
little guys.
15,
Yeah, just
20,
little guys,
25,
man.
30. Boop.
In fact, to speed this up, if you hit, don't damage.
Okay.
They have 2 HP.
Okay then. Yep, I'm rushing forward. And that's my turn.
Oh, we're about to have some fun over here.
Okay, that's gonna be. Well, you get out of here because you're dead. Where's the not dead one? Oh, okay. This guy is going to also attempt to attach to Zurag. I'll just leave him right there for right now. With a blood drain. Natural 20.
This Sturge gets badass points.
I'd like to
Yeah.
think this is the leader, the queen.
So as it flies onto you, it gets like right onto your neck, and you just feel it pierce into your jugular, and with just like a nasty suctioning sound, you just like hear your blood being suctioned out of your neck, and as this thing plumps up, like it engorges itself, it then detaches with like a sick stream of blood coming from your neck, where from its proboscis, and then it begins to flap away.
Don't let it run away with your blood.
Hey, that's mine, you piece of shit.
You can try to take an opportunity attack. It is leaving your area.
Yeah, he's gonna take an attack. Still reckless.
It is, yeah.
Nat 20, baby.
So as this thing goes to fly away, it's so slow. You just you just set your axe down for a moment and just clap your hands together, and it just splatters all over the place. Like it just covers you in your own blood and its blood, and it's dead.
You got your blood back at
You
least.
You get 2 badass points.
You get 2 badass points. Warhorse.
Bluey rolls over and like both claws are just rubbing its belly as it is sleeping outside. That's its
Okay.
turn. It can't get in.
Millie, that is your turn.
Millie is definitively upset by all of this, as the mosquito is significantly larger than her head, and that made her uncomfortable. So
Don't worry about these 3.
the top 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Okay. So I'll take the one that's closest to Ressig then, and seeing as these things probably have never experienced the cold in their lives, let's brave frost.
All right, roll attack.
2.
They
9.
will not experience cold today.
Dang. I'm great at hitting things.
As you go to shoot this this beam of ice at it, it just dips real low, real fast, and it just goes right over it and strikes into the wall. Anything else? Any movement?
That'll be it.
Okay. The one down here that is frightened. He's not going to move. He doesn't need to, but he is going to try to get Zurag.
So even roll because it can see me.
Yep. 21.
It'll hit.
Zurag, stop feeding them!
It attaches onto you and sucks out 6 points of blood.
I can't help that I taste great.
Like, you taste delicious. The one that is on you is drain you of 5 points of damage. It's then going to detach and fly away.
It cannot.
It's not going to go towards you. It's going to lift up over the wall and fly away.
Are these
Right,
three in
right.
initiative?
Good question. Does not look like they are.
Well, so when their turn would have happened, because they were frightened, funny effect, they take 4 damage because they're in my aura. So
You're
Merc's
good.
just
I'm
going to
not
inhale their souls.
They just suddenly have heart attacks and you soul reaver their souls. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with. I don't know why they didn't go into initiative, but hey, get out of here. So that one just stole 11 points of blood from Zurag and Vominos.
Hey, Blue has a turn.
Bluey's asleep. Adelaide, there are 2 more of these things left.
I'd like to think that it actually did get the mosquito, and now it has a taste for Zurag's blood. Just
What are
kind
you
of eyes
thinking,
him up and
Blue?
down every now
The
and then.
green one tastes tasty, but you're the green one.
So he's attached to Zurag, and this other one has not attached to anybody yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to do a thorn whip on the thing that's attached to Zurag.
Okay, you will need to move to do so because this thing is blocking your sight.
Okay, so I'll just move. No. What am I doing? God damn it, stop. Bye. Right there? Is that better?
That's perfect, yep.
You saying
This thing's
perfect?
right
It's
on
scary.
Zurag's. It's right on Zurag's face.
That's a 26.
That hits. What are you using to hit? It's a thorn whip?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You whip out this time, and you're like, hold still, Zurag! And you slash into it, it wraps around, and as you pull, it just pops again, and just covers him in even more blood.
I can't
I
tell
got
which
your blood
one,
back,
which is
buddy.
mine.
Just lick it. Just lick it off of your face.
Just
All these-
ingest it.
Oh, gross.
Zurag, all I know is right now all you see is red, but calm down, buddy.
Why are you not in
I'm not even that
initiative?
pissed.
Alright, I don't know why that whole group didn't do initiative. I'm going to backtrack real quick and have this one try to get Resig real quick.
Bring it on.
Natural 20.
It will, in fact, have brought it.
Yes, it definitely does. Hit.
These Surge are well-trained murder
Jesus.
machines.
10 points
God damn.
of blood drain damage. And as it fills itself up, it is going to attempt to fly up over the wall and move away. Provoking opportunity
Please
attacks from
like
both
to
Merc
hit.
and Resig.
Oh, should the other one have had an opportunity attack for Zurag then?
I already had
Oh,
one.
Zurag, he already did his.
Okay.
25 to hit.
You and Merc both swing at the same time, and the heads of your picks collide and smash this thing, and just shower both of you with blood. Just a fucking bloody water balloon, just destroyed. And that'll bring you guys out of combat. The other one gets away, having filled itself with Zerag's blood.
Let them
Man, those things are
reproduce.
pretty weak. It'd be really crazy if anybody took significant damage from these things. Looks over at Zerag, who is now no longer green, no, a bright green, but a pale green.
I mean, I took 10 points of damage.
Millie
That's
just starts
not insignificant.
prestidigitating. Clean, 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 clean.
It's just-
Merc will take some of the blood before
shit.
Millie can do it. On the wall, he writes, "Watch out for sturges."
Very nice. Yeah, the Hunt Lords have added a message.
Clean.
Dark Souls style.
And in my own blood, Cholt sucks.
Okay, well, you guys find that there's nothing else in this area, just
Just
nest of
pain.
surges that you have stirred up.
Oh, my concentration for Pass Without a Trace was a 17.
Okay. It takes about 30 minutes for the searching of the building and for that to occur. Let us continue our way.
Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. I'm having way too much fun with the party token.
That's fine with me. That's what it is there for.
250 feet
you
is
guys-
about 3.5 squares, so.
Yeah, and if you guys are cautiously moving, it's taking you 5 minutes to move that much space, about 200 feet every 5 minutes. You guys are coming down into the, like I said, the plaza is, and there are buildings. Wherever you see a building on this map, you can search if you wish to.
No.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to do anything with that cliff face.
Oh, no, you're fine. You guys can descend it, no problem.
Merc falls down with the skull.
We already had that.
Are you
with the bridge.
do you have the skull out?
No,
about
the
to say.
skull is in a portable hole, which is neatly wrapped up in a tent. Not fucking here.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I will raise the fucking dragon on you so fast.
Isn't it
Okay.
interdimensional space though? So it's not like
Yeah.
it
It
could
would.
do that anyway.
Merc would walk into the room with the boss, slipping a banana peeled fucking flame open the goddamn hole.
Accidentally.
Whoa! And then through.
He's like, oh, thank you. I'll kill you last. Dragon!
Raises the dragon, and then as Merc's scrambling, picking up things, a note card with his greatest fears would fall out and land on the guy's feet.
But yeah, you got, I mean, like I said, anywhere there's a building on this, you guys can search if you wish to. Just let me know. If not, you just tell me where you wish to go. I left. Usually the players' maps don't have the numbers on them, but I left it on here just so you guys can be like, okay, we're gonna head towards number 2, and then we can measure time and stuff like that easily.
Every time we pass a building, Merc tentatively starts to lift a foot towards its door, like,
No.
No.
As we move, Resig's gonna keep his eyes and his ears open for any kind of movement or any kind of sound other than the normal movement of jungle birds and animal calls.
Okay.
So,
And not searching any of these buildings, correct?
I will leave that decision to somebody else. I am on alert for threats.
I would like to search the building.
Okay.
I like to see how the other side lives.
All right.
Zerag's probably patting the hole in his jugular.
It's a trying
Do you
issue.
look
You
really
can't
hurt?
search
Like
this.
some windedness, or
Doesn't really need to step intervene.
Me, I got hit quite a bit, but It's not like he's gonna show it.
I got lay on hands. So
That's entirely up to you. He's just gonna keep going like everything's normal.
Merc's gonna look at Resig and go, "No, if you want it to stop bleeding, you gotta pinch it with your thumb. Stick your thumb in the hole."
Resic.
Correct.
To Zurag. We'll give you 15.
Okay. Well then, I need everybody to give me stealth rolls, as I imagine you're approaching these buildings stealthily, and then I also need a perception roll from Resig. Actually, I'm gonna take a little Pathfinder, John. What's your perception, Resig?
My passive?
No, your perception.
Oh, bonus.
Hey,
Perception is a 6, plus 6.
Okay.
Merc never claimed to be stealthy. He never told anybody that. That's a natural 1.
I
Very
forgot.
good.
you
For a
had the
10, with a plus 10,
I have
my
31.
natural 1 becomes a 10.
Okay. So, Merc is loudly exclaiming, "You gotta stick your finger in the hole!"
Look, I'll do it! Shoves his thumb.
That is a natural 20 for stealth.
You guys lose
20
Resig.
for 34.
Yeah. Resig is gone. You cannot see it. You're looking right at them. Can't see them.
The shadows of the jungle have surrounded her.
I forgot the plus 10,
100%.
so I have 31, so you can't see me either.
Good lord. Yeah, you guys are invisible while
Just Merc
Merc
standing
is
in a
Ching,
field,
ching,
shoving
ching,
his thumb
ching.
into
Yeah.
nothing.
Does anybody have a band-aid? Anybody? Well, as you guys are searching this building here, Adelaide, I believe you spoke up saying you wanted to search it. So why don't you roll me a D100?
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot I owed you this too.
Yes.
They're in the radius too. You give them their plus 10.
54.
Yeah.
Okay, 54.
With a 6.
As you guys go in and you're checking this building here,
Merc trips on the door jam.
yeah,
Shit.
there's like a bit of like a wooden door that you're like, okay, we're gonna open quietly, but Merc trips forward and just shatters the door. It's just splinters, and you see that there's a low hanging mist that seems to roll around from the now disturbed air. It's very thin and blue, and it seems to just kind of roll over now from the disturbance as you guys enter in and check it. Roll me another D100.
Me again?
Yep, please.
$26.
Okay. So aside from just this blue mist that kind of just like rolls around and seems to almost kind of cling to you guys as you come in, you don't find anything in this building. However, as you begin to breathe this mist in, I need everybody to be a Constitution saving throw.
Poison thing?
This is against disease.
I pass.
Ha ha.
Do you want me to roll? But I'm immune.
No, you're fine. But Bluey is
18
if Bluey's in this building.
I don't think Bluey can fit in any of the buildings. They're designed for people.
Resig wasn't going in the building. He was looking for threats outside. Like, he's maintaining that watch, but I'll roll it anyway if you want. Oh, shit.
15 for Adelaide.
17 for Resic.
Okay.
Would you
Millie,
like
roll
any
me
of
a
them to have
D6.
disadvantage?
No, Millie, roll me a D6.
One.
Okay. Remember that number. All right, so it takes 30 more minutes to search this building. So the hour is up, so Pass Without Trace is down.
I feel a lot less sneaky all of a sudden. To be honest, I never really was all that sneaky, but it felt nice. Gave me what they call a false sense of confidence.
Is that why you busted through the door?
No, that was because, like, well, I mean, look, it's overgrown the door jam. How am I supposed to tell? I bet this place isn't up to safety standards. Someone should call OSHA.
That's your code.
You hear
Honestly-
the roar. You hear a roar up above, and you run outside and see a gigantic gold dragon flying above you. Did somebody call OSHA?
There's a lava pit in the city! That's not up to code at all!
There's no railings around these cliff faces. That's a 150-foot drop. Fines! Fines for everyone!
Every 10 feet of
We defeat Ras Nsi.
uncharted. Fine for every
And then
10
there's a
feet.
silver. There's
For
a
every 10
silver.
feet.
There's a silver dragon that flies over whose name is HOA. He's none of these lawns are manicured.
Is
1.5 inch of
unusual
grass is
color
the
on your
mandate.
building?
Yes. How dare you let vines creep over your cliff face? I'm shutting down this entire community.
That mailbox has graffiti on it!
Yes.
That sounds just like our HOA. For real.
That sidewalk
You
isn't
can't-
edged.
You can't park your camper on your own lawn.
Yeah. Your garbage bin needs to be inside your garage. Gross.
Yeah. Okay. So after you deal with this blue mist, where do you guys wish to proceed? You want to go next door and check that building, or do you want to continue forward further into the city?
Well, we're here, so.
Every building, man, we'll be through this town in about 10 sessions, give or take.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so you move over to this next building here. Let's see. Billy, roll me a D100.
At this rate, Vader's going to make us fall into the tomb.
Not me.
86.
You see that there's more blue mist. I need you guys to roll Constitution saving throws, and then I need another D100 there, Millie.
Merc walks in. Those blue mist rooms are refreshing. Nice icy coolness.
I got the exact same number as last time. I'm doing great.
Perfect.
15.
Natural 20 for 22.
91.
27.
What rest it get?
15.
Okay, as you guys are searching through this building, again, it takes about 30 minutes to search it. Millie, you start to feel very strange as the mist seems to swirl into shapes.
Am I high?
And at first you can't make them out, but then you start to see blue monkeys start to appear. They are hanging on all the walls, and they are cackling and howling loudly.
Really just starts apologizing profusely at the wall.
You just see them all just like thumping their hands and just and you guys hear Millie start to apologize, and she's like looking around as if she's seeing something, and she's the only person seeing these blue monkeys. Resig, you, however, see something moving amongst the mist rather quickly, kind of skirting through. They look like little plant creatures, and they're carrying like slings with them, and as they notice that you spot them, they seem to run away, and you watch as 3 of these creatures scurry away from you and out of the small little holes and recesses of this building.
Slings like stone sling kind of sling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Millie, you're screaming at the wall. Quick, breathe in some more mist. It's very soothing for your body.
Adelaide will go to Millie and be like, Millie, what are you doing?
Monkeys are here.
Come on. There's no monkeys. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Just starts gesturing at them while they're everywhere.
Get her
She'll
outside.
follow
It is so-
Adelaide, though.
Something in there.
It is.
Get her outside. Something
Adelaide
Get
will
everybody
guide her
outside.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adelaide will
Merc
guide.
just grabs Millie and throws her over his shoulder and walks out.
It is so
Like-
fitting that Millie got this. Millie, you have succumbed to blue mist fever. You will be hallucinating that you see blue monkeys for the next 24 hours.
Millie's just like, they're
Specifically
everywhere.
say that they
Yeah.
hallucinate blue monkeys, or is that just like a thing?
It's an infected creature begins seeing vivid hallucinations of blue monkeys.
Okay, so it is specifically blue. It's not just like you hallucinate something that's on your mind. No, blue monkeys. Okay, got it.
Nope, blue monkeys.
Merc looks at Zureg. Guilty conscious, man.
Vivid hallucinations. All right. If we are continuing to the next set of buildings, move where
That's
you
restoration.
go.
Do we want her to not be hallucinating?
Yes, we don't want her to hallucinate.
Yes,
She
we
is probably
don't.
making
It's going to be
luck.
detrimental.
Merc will spend 5 points of
Yay.
lay on hands to remove a disease.
See?
Okay.
I
All
remembered.
right. So, as Merc is carrying you out, he pumps you full of 5 points of lay on hands, and the blue monkeys just just pop into
Oh,
little
God.
blue mist.
Still like gives you like the eyes, like look at their eyes and look
Yeah.
at you.
The last one does it. It's just like just
Merc will have like the biggest grin and he'll go, "How many did I kill that time?"
How many? What D should I roll for this? D20 to 100.
well, you were seeing them all over the place. Let's go D100.
Oh, God.
87.
At least 87.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like as you carried her out, she was looking like over your shoulder, like looking up, and she could just see them all over, like all the buildings hanging from the trees up above, like clambering down the cliff face all around you, and just like they were all like rushing towards, and then you just freed her of the
And they all
of the
poop.
disease.
Millie just sighs of relief, like, oh, thank God.
Merc is going to set her down and go, "Well, now I'm at 88 kills. That's satisfying. Also, seeing as you all have inferior bodies to me, I'll go in buildings with blue mist."
Millie
Alright.
is so
Fuck
relieved.
you,
She
buddy.
gets up and gives Merc a hug. She's like, thank you so much.
I'll explain what
You're
I
gonna
saw
get me.
inside the mist. The little plant creatures. They didn't seem to want to fight. They seemed scared and ran away. So hopefully they
I
don't
hate
become a
this.
problem.
Merc is gonna walk up to Resic and pump in 5 points of lay on hands.
Okay.
I hate it because I'm like, on a tactical level, it's dumb, but on a I just saw stuff from this mist level, yeah. Merc, good. You
I was
too,
not
damn
sick.
it.
Cool.
I was not sick.
All right. Yeah, you free sick of the disease they weren't suffering from, and you guys continue your way. Please move your token, and if it's to a building, roll me a D100. Who?
Oh God. I guess I'll roll
Building by
D100 this
building, we'll
time.
clear this place like Fallujah.
God damn, this is gonna take us forever.
Sure is.
50.
Get comfortable, stream. Get some popcorn and shit, because we are slowly making our way through this vast
Every
city.
single one of the buildings.
50. 5
All right. With the 15. Oh, 5-0. Okay.
More missed.
Okay. No. Roll me a D3.
Okay. That is a 1.
Okay. So as you guys are going through this building, there's a lot of like vines and stuff that cover the inside of this thing. It seems that nature has almost but completely claimed this building for itself. You can almost hear the vines moving as you enter into this area, reacting to your presence. Let me roll one thing. As you guys, who is entered first, and then what's
If
the
it's
order?
Bunch of
We're gonna stay
vines.
outside.
Zurag probably goes first. Like, I'll clear a path.
Okay. And
Resic
so
will wait
as
right at the
Zurag.
door. Outside though.
Okay. What about everybody else?
Merc would probably be second. Going, but what if it's one of the blue mist rooms? Your body's too weak for it, boy. You can tell, like, Merc is just having a time with this. Like, he's just grinning broadly, like, chuckling to himself, like, this is the funniest joke he's ever told.
Zurag will hit him with the worst side eye you could ever do. Won't say a word. Just keep walking.
Look, if you drink your milk and you do lots of push-ups like me, one day you might have a body as perfect as this, but also be blessed by Bane.
So as Merc is gloating and stuff like that, Zurag, you're just walking the building and you notice that the vines are like moving around his feet, and he's having the hardest time. He's like stumbling over his own feet as he's like, "You have a perfect body," and just like tripping over his words as he says this. With Resic pulling up the rear and the other two following in between. Again, you can just hear these vines moving. And then suddenly, Zurag, one of them lashes out towards you. Not gonna roll with advantage, but a natural 1. As this thing like lashes out, you duck out of the way as this vine attempts to wrap around you and pull you into this mass tangle of just wall of vines. I need everybody roll initiative in one moment.
This is the most classic dungeon crawl ever, and I'm here for it.
Okay. Roll initiative. Let me see if you guys join into this. On your character sheet, it should add you guys, but yes. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so be theater of mind. This will not have. Just imagine that this animal or this creature is all around you. So if you try to swing at it, you just gotta hit it. As this whole room seems to come alive to your presence, as an assassin vine attacks the party. Adelaide, you are first. You watch as this vine swipes down, almost kind of like a striking coiled snake, strikes out towards Zurag, who ducks out of the way just in time to stop him from being wrapped up into this vine.
And it's a creature, correct?
It is.
Can I cast reduce on it?
You sure can.
Makes a baby plant.
It's
Keeps it with
Groot.
her and just
It's
throws
baby
it
Groot.
at somebody.
I'm Groot.
I just casted it. Where is? Oh, there it is. I need a Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw, you say? All right, here comes. Cheer.
Oh, nice.
Would you like advantage?
No, I don't.
Mike, I will hit you.
I am Groot.
I'm Groot.
So it's reduced to half.
Okay. Which will, let's see, is halved. The weight is reduced. Blah blah. What mechanically does this do? Because it's not going to do so much as shrink it, as it will just do 1d4 less damage. Okay. Keep me honest on that. Make sure I do 1d4 less damage. As this thing is going to respond in kind and try to lash out at you. If you see from the wall, explodes another vine that comes at you, Adelaide. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. You dodge out of the way as another striking out at you. You can feel like drops of some sort of like green liquid splash onto you as it swipes out of you, but misses. And you watch as it goes, like it recoils back that vine. You just see this massive, just wall of vines moving around. Ooh, I forgot to do this. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I had something that gave me strength stuff. What was it? Is it this one? No. Sorry, it's the new stuff you gave me. I think I had something with. Maybe not. Okay, strength save coming your way. Oof. 17.
17 passes. Okay.
Nice.
Good
I
to
have
know.
a -2% strength and I rolled a 19.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Zurag, at the. You are fine because you are moving through difficult terrain with no issue.
Does it look like there is a larger vine or anything that he can see where he's at?
After it like strikes and goes back in, it seems to remain motionless. So it's right now it's just blended in. All you see is all these types of vines. You can't discern from heads or tails what this thing, where this thing is, or if it's not just the entire room itself.
Yeah, I guess if it looks like they're having trouble or whatever getting in here, he's just gonna, start like chopping away a path.
Okay. Your attacks will be at disadvantage.
So if I reckless is normal.
Correct. Let's switch to some battle news. This might take a little long.
Oh, that one's not going to hit.
It sure does not.
Second try. There we go. 21.
Yeah, you strike down and you hit plants and stuff, and like you cut through plants, but it does not seem to hit this thing. And then on your second try, like you cut through and you see like it's kind of moving through this grouping of vines, and you cut through, and you hear as you hit it, kind of hisses and squeals a bit as if you've struck an actual living creature. Go ahead and roll damage.
37 points of slashing damage.
37 points of damage. I strike into it, and as you get like this thick vine, and you chop right into it, you see it starts to ooze this greenish, like ooze from it, and it almost smells like pungent and intoxicating. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Bluey the Six is outside.
Rolls over again, but then rolls over again, and then stands up and spins in a circle, gets comfortable and lays down.
Okay. Good use of action, Bluey the Six. Resig, you were the last person to walk in just as you see
I
all
didn't
this
walk
unfurl.
in. I stayed outside at the door.
Then you are outside the door.
Yes. And seeing a writhing vine that is surrounding everyone, I will pull out my bow
Shut the door.
and take a couple shots. That's +7? Yes.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, but if Zureg is attacking it, wouldn't that range attack mean advantage? So balance it out to just regular?
Yes.
Okay. 15 plus stuff, 22.
22 will hit.
Alright, this plus 6. Max damage for 12 points of piercing bit damage. Second shot, even higher, 24 to hit for 2, 6, 8 points of piercing damage. And I will yell at everyone, get out of the building! Just leave it alone! Get out of the building!
Okay. 2 arrows fly into the room, impacting plant, which seems to again hiss and shriek as it's hit. Spouts of greenish blood, if you want to call it that, spurt from the arrow wounds. Resic hollers in, get the fuck out of there. Millie, I need you to make
Millie
a
didn't
strength
enter
saving
either.
throw. Listen,
Someone had to enter.
listen.
I'm here.
We're entering these buildings. We're all entering. This is
Okay.
the last time. You don't have to be in there this time. But from this point on, if we are entering the building, everybody is entering the building.
I was just under the impression that I was gonna get sick again, so I was just like, I'm just gonna wait outside.
That's fine. That's logical. But
Look,
from this
Merc
point
enters
on,
the building twice.
if we are entering into the building, yes, but on this time and this time alone, I will allow this bullshit.
From the door, I'll just throw in a fireball.
Okay.
Fireball.
Firebolt! I don't have a ball.
Fireball.
Yeah, you do. You have a wand that does it.
Not this time, my man. 14.
14 hits.
I was about to say advantage because of Zureg.
No.
6 points of damage.
Same thing with yours.
Well, she has spell sniper.
That doesn't do anything about disadvantage.
It's just cover, right?
Yeah, cover and distance. 6 points. And you would think that fire would do a lot to a plant, but this thing seems to be resistant to fire.
Millie, your fire doesn't do shit.
Your fire doesn't do shit. Merc, who is definitely inside, give me a
It's a very
strength
wet
saving
plant,
throw.
okay?
Merc was actually gonna say out.
The vine cast mass power word kill.
I only have. I'm on 100 flat. I could have run higher.
Dead.
You know what, buddy? I think you've earned this. I'm gonna use a strength saving throw, but I'm also gonna use a d6. So you can have one. Here, have a d6.
Yay!
Action economy. Oh, 18.
18 is fine.
I rolled a 6 on the die, but got a 6 on my d6, which was the highest by d20. Merc is going to be like, why does Cholt suck? Advantage, disadvantage, right?
You're good. Single hits. Single rolls here. You hit.
A bonk.
Biggity bonk.
And a bonk.
A bonk.
He's making his way towards the door.
Okay, you're having a hard time moving as you do so. Adelaide, that is your turn.
Adelaide's gonna turn around and try to get out of there.
Okay, start of your turn. Strength saving throw.
Oh, another 19 minus 2, 17.
Okay. You may move. So you run outside.
Do I? Yeah.
Okay, so you run outside.
Would it be disengage? Did I have to disengage to run outside? Would that be my action?
It would be if you don't want to get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'll just use my, I'll disengage and run away.
Okay.
And while I'm running, I'll like, get out of there. Let's just leave.
Okay.
You'll hear a sarcastic yell back of, "No, I like it in here. It's fucking great."
You stay there, Merc. You stay there.
As Adelaide runs out, a vine flashes forward and tries to get you and wrench you back in. Fucking 14 again. Misses. Zurag, it's your turn.
I take it the doorway's small, so I have to wait for Merc to get out of here.
No, you can rush by him. You can push him over into the vines.
Can I use my action to clear a path for him so it's easier for him to get out?
Sure.
Or at least
How
attempt it. I don't know if
mechanically
that
do you
would
want
help
to
him.
do that?
Just shove him
Like
out
if
the
he's
door.
actually tripping on stuff. Yeah, or just push him.
You can shove him for sure.
He'd get behind him and like brace himself and yeah, just start
Fireman one.
pushing.
Okay. Are you gonna oppose this, Merc, or are you just gonna let him shove you?
Merc, so the Vine tried to grab Merc at one point, so Merc's like, "Ha! You cannot move me, Vine! Only I can!" And he's like, "Oh!" and just gets shoved.
We'll say you get shoved right out the door.
My perfect body cannot be moved!
So that's your action there, Zurag. Then
Yep.
I imagine you rush out after him.
Yeah, I would imagine I'm just like actively running with him.
Okay. Cool. Is Bluey gonna do anything?
Bluey gets up, like walks over to Millie, and will like nudge Millie's like pouch, for some like jerky. Millie knows what this is like. She's been traveling with this Bluey for 3 days.
Okay. What about are we all just moving away from the? Is that the
Absolutely.
consensus?
On Resik's turn,
Okay.
she will close the door, since we didn't break this one down, and move as far away as she can.
Okay. Great. So, as you go to move away, closing the door, does a dirty 20 hit you?
Through the door?
Yes.
This is,
You are putting a lot of stock in as ancient as door that probably doesn't exist.
that 20 just hits.
Okay. I just wanted to hit one person with this thing.
You have a
I mean-
D4.
Yep, so that would have been 11. But let me do a d4 minus 1, so 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are restrained. As this thing wraps around you.
Good.
Resik, step away from the door.
The doorman!
Well,
Merc's gonna be our enemy by the end.
and also, how far is? Oh, I guess it's reaction to attack me. Let's say, how the fuck far is its reach? Because if I close the door and run away, but okay, restrained. All right, that's me.
I like to imagine you went to close an invisible door.
It's still your turn, because like that's just a object interaction, so you still have your action.
Can I break the restraint and then move the rest of my 35 feet of movement away from this fucking thing?
Yes, you may try and break the restraint.
All right. Athletics.
Yes.
ODM, would you like him to roll with disadvantage?
No.
Hey,
Ask
keep
every
trying.
fucking time.
Plus. That is.
I will use my DM inspiration when I'm damn well ready for it, Chug.
That is a. My brain just stopped. 19.
You are able to break free and get away from it. The vine retracts back into the house. And unless there's anything else Millie or Merc would like to do, I will end combat.
Good.
Mark wants to go, like, open the door.
Okay, Merc goes back over to the door.
No, I'm kidding. Merc will out while they are outside, like looking at this. He goes, "So all those vines grew inside. Like, don't they need light?"
That should be a good indicator not to go in.
You guys are out of combat.
I thought we were checking every house.
No, let's not. Because we have to find this shaman. He's not gonna stay right on the edge of town in the most dilapidated, shitty buildings that are the first things that somebody who enters this broken-ass city comes into. Can we just stop? We're going to die. As... Fuck, Resik.
What? But what if Ross is right in there?
I'm
Just
sure
a window.
he's
He's
gonna
sitting there
have...
waving.
I'm sure he's gonna have
I'm just
guards,
admiring my window.
you know, look for things. Okay, let's do this. Think about Gah. Everyone has a good memory of that time. I'm sure it's happy memories for everyone here.
Oh, so we just really try to get into this place.
Let's look for some place that's guarded. Maybe?
I mean, every place we've entered so far, we've been attacked by something.
On the outside.
Got a point.
Guarded on the outside. By something that would prevent you from going inside. Hmm? That's just my thought. We can keep searching every building if you want, but
Merc
it's going to be a long
will
day.
just kind of rest a hand on Ressig's shoulder.
Didn't think that was coming.
Take inspiration.
Oh, back to 0! Yes!
It's great
That's
that
funny.
everyone's laughing, but I heard nothing because my sound cut out for a second.
Oh, that was worse.
No!
Which means
We'll
the
have to hear it
stream
back on
probably
the
didn't
playback.
The stream is recording off of my headset. And if my headset didn't pick it up...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my joke was
Well,
beautiful.
let's just stream confirm. Did you hear the joke?
Stream, please.
Jugman peaked there.
I see no
It
response
won't be
from the
as funny
speaker.
on the second telling. So,
Oh,
Mark puts a hand on Ressig's shoulder and goes, "Don't worry, I'm just busting your balls."
Well,
and it was funny, and I gave inspiration for it.
I definitely don't have any of those anymore. It's okay, by the look of it, neither do you.
Okay. Damn.
Merc goes, "Well, no, yes and no, but there's two of them? It's really weird."
Anyways. Like
Anyways.
on a side tangent, I'll just be like, technically speaking, lizards have them on the inside.
Alright, Adelaide gonna be like, alright, I do not want to know where everybody's balls are. I feel start walking.
When did
Okay, I'm losing connection.
And starts flipping through the pages.
13.
Says, I think it's for Lizardfolk. I don't know if it's the same for Dragonborn.
This lizard folk reach sexual maturity usually around the age of 3.
So, Merc will look at the building like literally right next door, and he goes, "So we're not checking?"
No.
Okay, so are we moving up to plot number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Okay.
Definitely not moving towards number 5, because one of us is going to fall fucking in the lava pit. It's 100 and whatever feet.
Well, I figured we had to take this causeway rather than hop a wall.
I will need to know order of movement here. Who's leading? Blah 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 blah. I need to hear all that.
I would like to be in 3rd or 4th place, please.
As we no longer have passed without a trace, Rassig will move towards the front.
Merc will be second.
I can be 3rd.
Which
They're, like,
leaves
taking up the rear?
Zerai to pull up the rear.
Just like his tail in
Just
the
like
rear.
his tail in the rear.
All right. So yeah, we'll head towards point number 2. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Da-da-da.
Hey, I have one job.
Okay.
Yay.
Hold on.
Don't take his job away from him.
Let's calm down there, buddy. Maybe get to the outside and look in before we run forward. And not get trapped by a vine that's going to kill us. Or mosquitoes.
Well, I would need
that are-
stealth rolls.
That we can do. No plus 10.
Here you go, Chief.
No plus 10.
Look at that natural 20 for a total of 6. Ah.
18 for Zurag.
16
Dirty
for
20 for Adelaide.
14 for Ressig.
I love paladin stealthing.
And what did Adelaide get?
Dirty 20.
Okay. So, Merc is making quite a bit of noise, but luckily that is a group success. So as you guys make your way towards this area, you that is a bit of a walled compound. And you see that smoke drifts lazily from inside of this walled compound. The gate of this compound lies in splinters, and there are scorch marks that deface the buildings. Are you guys like moving? Because like there's a wall around the compound. Are you guys moving towards the gate to kind of peek inside? What's your approach here?
I think we should peek.
I would peek too. Peekaboo.
We'll move forward and take a peek in the gate. Kind of scout ahead a bit.
Okay. So you guys kind of move towards the wall, traveling along the length of it. Resting, you get up to the edge and you take a peek around, and you see a plaza that is littered with charred human corpses. And you can hear growling and tearing of cloth and flesh as you look in and see one of these corpses is currently being torn apart by a pack of wild dogs. As you look in, you see that the figure being torn into is wearing red robes.
Reminds me of home.
Millie slowly turns her head toward
Yeah, I
blinks
will,
a couple times, then looks away.
I will backtrack a bit to the party and let them know it's there. Explain what I saw. No token for vision for the stream on this map.
It's just a mass grave.
Gotta resist the urge. Resisted it, Merc. Merc would go, "Oh no, someone's in danger. Shouldn't we save them?"
They're all dead.
I don't think anybody would be in danger at this point. Not in this place.
The
Oh,
smoke
good, then let's
rising
go.
The smoke rising into the air is the bodies, or is that from some other source?
Looks like there was some sort of attack here.
Okay. The stream can see nothing.
Like recently?
I mean, you need to go inside to check it out.
Ballpark on the number of bodies?
From what you can see, upwards of 20.
Take a look. Scare off these dogs, or just leave them to their meal and come back later.
I mean,
It doesn't look like anyone's going to be hiding in there.
yeah, this feels like the most not our problem place we've been so far.
None of this has been our problem. Everyone just decided to go into the buildings. For no reason. But, people want to try and get in there, we'll go in, but I think I agree with Merc on this one.
I mean, I haven't taken a single hit since I got here. Neither has Adelaide, for that matter. Us sensible dwarven folk know what we're doing.
Well, let me remedy that, Merc.
Merc will actually just chuckle at that. He's like, okay, let's go. He just starts making his way back towards the causeway.
Okay, so you guys are just leaving this area?
I'm good with that.
Yes.
Okay.
There was a person behind you, Ooply, and it scared the hell out of me. Someone walked
That
in the
was
background.
Sylvan.
It scared my soul out of my body. I was like,
Okay, you know what? This is like the how many times now?
Where are we going? Who did we lose?
Apparently, Ooply.
she was taken. She was taken. I told you guys. They came and
She
took
was
her.
murdered.
Man, I want to go into 5. Like here into 5.
Right into the lava.
Guys, I don't know if we should just go by numbers, but if we do, we're gonna be here for a while too.
I say just keep walking down the causeway.
We're no rush here.
Man, our luck, he's gonna be at like 1 or something. He's just gonna be. He was just there the entire time. We walked past him.
It was the bug transformed.
Because, I mean, player us knows that there's like 0.3 and 4 or thing, but I think Resic could just lead straight down this causeway.
I mean, I agree. Yeah.
This seems like a main way in and out, so I don't think I'd wander too far off this without somebody actually coming up with a reason why. We'd probably
Yeah.
go. I would say we'd go towards 9. So at least that's, off the causeway.
Okay, well, before we get there, roll me a d20.
Leader or anyone?
Leader.
17.
Okay. Now roll me a d100.
We didn't want big numbers, guys.
Get a 99. Do it.
88.
88, you say. Okay. As you guys are moving down this causeway, every once in a while you see some more of those plant people. They're not much more than knee height, but as they see you, they run off into the foliage around and disappear.
See? I told you I wasn't hallucinating. There's plant people. I swear. Somebody else had to see them. Not just me, right? Or am I still tripping balls? Wait, I don't have those either.
Actually.
Yeah,
With my 1, does Merc ever see anything?
Merc, you're like, what the hell are you even talking about? Plant people don't exist.
Resic.
Merc's one of those people that never looks down.
Yeah.
Resic, stop. Merc will turn Resic around. He's gonna pull out his water skin, rub Resic's brow with a wet cloth. Are you overheating?
What's wrong with you? Leave me alone. There's plant people. They're in the woods, in the city around us, and they run away.
Are the plant people made of wood? Ah, they don't exist. It's fine. Just keep going. If you got attacked by one plant, it does not mean panic.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
You guys continue your way.
Didn't a plant creature almost drown us in a river crossing?
Maybe.
It
I don't
happens.
think Merc was there for that. If it wasn't there, he doesn't believe it happened. Just like how he can't tell if Toril is flat or not. You know.
We are on the causeway, but the boxes don't allow for it.
Yeah. No, you're fine. As you come up to there, amid these ruins, you're walking down the causeway. Yeah, other than just like the natural sounds out here, it's eerily quiet as you move through this. And amid these ruins, you come across an abandoned campsite to the causeway here. You see there are torn backpacks and rotted gear that litter the ground around 3 moldering tents. At the center of this camp, you see a scrap of dirty yellow cloth hanging from a crude wooden flagpole.
What's on top of the flagpole? Sorry.
A dirty yellow cloth.
Okay.
Look at all of this. Not our problem.
And this is like old. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time.
Correct.
And we don't see any sign of like the animals we saw at the previous one. We don't see any sign of anything that has come and go that hasn't used the camp, just like around.
Are you sticking around to look, or are you just walking past it?
Probably walk past. There's nothing moving or don't see any visible sign of threat. I just kind of at a glance, do we see anything?
If you're just walking by, you do not see anything.
Okay.
Okay. Continuing your way, as you guys move up a little further, you find a rather intricate-looking building. There are cracked monoliths that flank the entrance to a ruin. See saw-edged ferns growing in the yard, stones, and inside this entrance, you see a pair of stone doors providing entry to a large, flat-roofed ruin.
We've been going super slow, right?
Yeah, you guys are moving like 200 feet every 5 minutes. When you look inside of a building, it takes 30 minutes. So, all in all, you guys are taking about 2 hours searching that. So yeah.
We started at dawn.
So it's like mid-afternoon.
It's getting close to afternoon.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that building looks quite different than the other buildings. The stone doors are intact, or are they?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They are intact.
Merc will say, also, we do clear out a building like this. We might be here for a day or two.
yes,
Having a building with sturdy doors.
yeah, that's what I was thinking, but we could maybe
I think
finish.
it's worth the...
We could maybe finish the
Go ahead.
causeway and come back down to this and find a place we could camp here before venturing deeper into the city.
Well, do you think it's worth the effort to clear it out if there's anything inside now, or come back to it?
I mean, if we clear it out now, we could come back, and there, depending on how long we're gone, could be something else to move back in.
It's
Or
true.
would you rather clear it out and maintain position in there, close and bar the doors as best we can, and then sleep for the night?
I don't think we're so winded as that right now, but a good position is a good position. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And otherwise, from the outside, the building looks pretty sturdy and strong. Not big gaping holes in the side of it or anything that we would notice immediately.
Correct.
Okay. Well, defer to everyone else on this. Just,
I'm fine if we keep moving.
Keep moving for a bit. Might as well not waste the energy clearing it out now if we have to clear it out later.
okay. So continuing on towards 11 then.
Okay.
Any rolls needed?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just typing something real quick.
And throughout all of this, I would be keeping an eye out for anything moving between the buildings. But you took my perception score, so I'd assume that you were rolling those.
I am.
Right.
Okay. All right. 11. As you guys get up to 11 and you look down the street, you see that there's an overturned wagon that lies on the street ahead. There are rotting flower petals that litter the ground around it. Bee's nest has formed in its broken wheels. There is a something hanging from the wagon's tongue.
And how far away are we from that? The
You
the
will
wagon.
need essentially when I give you guys descriptions, you either tell me if you want to check it out or you just keep moving.
Okay.
Wagon ain't what we're looking for. I mean,
No.
I know the adventurer and all of the players is like, go touch every button, but
Yeah.
They're here. They're here for a reason, and Resig hates this jungle. So she wants to get in and out as soon as possible.
Player me wants to know what's hanging. Really, we'll just follow with whatever everybody else wants to do.
Hey,
wagon doesn't look like a necromancer. Keep going. Mark just keeps going.
I mean, if you want to push the buttons, Millie, we'll certainly respond in kind, but otherwise, I think, yeah, Resig would just keep moving if he doesn't see anything.
I'm fine with that.
All right. I would like a stealth roll as you guys get up to this area.
Not ominous.
Here you go, King. That's a 6.
17.
14.
6.
Help me hide, Bluey.
19.
14 for Bluey.
I like to think Mark's just hiding behind Bluey, who's just a big, huge thing just there.
So, what did Adelaide get?
14.
Okay. Okay. I need a leader to roll me a D.
Cut out.
D what?
Leader
D
roll
what?
a D. And then
D100.
Alright. Let's try the other set. Maybe we'll get something nice. 39.
39. Okay. As you approach this area here, to the northwest, you can see a ruined amphitheater that looms over the surrounding buildings. There are sounds of movement coming from inside.
And we are 200 feet, 150, yeah, 150 feet away.
Yep.
The walls of the amphitheater block whatever view is to the inside of it, I'm assuming.
Correct. You will need to approach to see what's inside.
And do we see anything down this way?
Down which way?
Towards the 12.
Just a pathway leading to what seems like to be the steps of another causeway.
Amphitheater's out in the open, so I mean,
Yeah.
and we're hearing noise from it.
Yep.
the plant people are singing.
Merc will say, "This might be something worth actually looking into."
Yeah. It's the first sign of, like, other than creatures, the first sign of anything that hasn't been ruined, so.
Mm-hmm.
What is this landscape between here and there? Is it just like grassy junk, or is
It's
that,
all overgrowth. Yeah, it's all overgrowth.
but yeah, just so bushes and plants and things.
Yep.
So we
Yep.
step off. How deep is that? Like hiding in sort of deep, or like waist deep, kind of deep?
More like waist deep.
Okay.
Shorter people could probably hide in it, but for most of you who are regular height, you would have to do some extra effort to hide into it.
Could we potentially move up along the causeway to see if we could look into the amphitheater and see
No.
what's making the noise? Okay.
No. Again, there's also mist and shit hanging around here.
Okay. Let's go take a look.
Okay, are you guys approaching from that southeastern corner there?
Yeah, I think that'd probably be like the most direct route.
Good with me.
Okay. I'd like another stealth roll as you guys approach.
Wait, the grass is waist high? And then we just get
Yes.
taken out by velociraptors.
Ooh.
Ugh! 14!
That's pretty good for you.
So 11 for Adelaide.
17.
Greg's
Really?
making the noise. He gets
21 for Resic.
14 for Bluey.
Okay.
Merc will look back at Allied. Shh, you're making too much noise.
What is the order here? You guys approach.
Resic would be first.
Probably the same order we were in, right?
Yeah, Resic, Merc, Adelaide,
Adelaide,
Millie,
Millie.
Zureg.
Zureg has the most movement, so
So-
it's easy for him to close up the distance from the back.
So
I mean,
Resic-
Merc Resic just makes a good wall.
Okay.
The double 20 armor class helps.
All right. So Resic, Merc, Adelaide, Millie, and then Zurag.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, are you guys moving in a line as you to this thing? Tell me how you're approaching.
Probably. Would we pair up or like a staggered line so we're not side by side, but like 5 feet stagger?
The flying V.
That works too.
I'm good with a 5-foot stagger.
Okay. How about this? Position yourself as you approach within the confines of the area.
Yeah.
Or I think we're approaching from like this way, guys.
Yes.
Yep.
I guess like this. With the... I don't know if Millie and Adelaide want to be up closer to the wall.
I will.
Okay. Is that where we are?
I like it.
All right. So you guys,
around the corner.
again, you guys move through, cutting through the mist and the undergrowth until you come across this open air amphitheater, a semicircular structure with tiered seats that overlook a ruined stage. You see vines cling to its steps and animal statues line its stands. The muddy ground outside is stripped clean of vegetation, and an eerie silence hangs over the area. You hear no birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs. The only sound you hear is the sound of something eating. And as you come up to this area, you look around, and feasting on the corpse of a large scaled creature is an even larger scaled creature. It is
Proper
it is
fucking feathers.
scaled with feathers that run down its entire length of its body. And as you step forward, Zurag and Merc fall into a large footprint with a loud clatter as they bump into each other. This thing lifts its head up, slabs of meat hanging from its jaws, turns its head, and its eyes see all of you, and it lets out a loud roar as it turns to attack. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
You said Zureg and Merc fall into a.
You rolled a shitty stealth check, didn't you?
Should I be next to Merc then?
It doesn't matter. There's multiple footprints.
Get
If
him,
you want to, you
Bluey.
can be.
I mean, I think it'd make more sense if we both did it together, but
Yeah, good.
it doesn't
That's
really
fine.
matter.
Come on.
Not podcast. I'm never not listening. Go with the the lovely battle music that Merc turned me on to.
It's a good soundtrack.
It is. Okay.
King of Feathers.
Yep. As you guys see this thing turn towards you, it lets out a loud and starts to move towards you. Adelaide, again, you are first to react.
It is. I am. Alright, well, she sees this dinosaur and she can't be any more bigger, but she is going to, if I can open my spell slots. I can't open them. Anyway. She will conjure animals and bring 6 of her raptors. 8 of her raptors. Where to find it?
I now need to put on Jurassic Park music. If we give it 5 mouthfuls of food and run the other direction, we might not have to fight it.
You know what?
Yes.
Conveniently, we are each 5 mouthfuls of food.
Well, there's 8 raptors. You can try to eat all of them.
And 1 bluey. So, you know.
Okay, so 8 raptors. Where are you summoning them?
Probably like really close to the
Oh, that's... What kind of raptors are they?
It's the Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor.
Okay. Why? Yeah, that's weird. They're the tiny ones. Okay, and they roll initiative for themselves, right? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Not that one. Oh, I guess that works. Yeah, because... Yeah. So, this one here will act as... Where'd you say you were putting them?
Right close to the big guy.
Okay.
It's at 60 feet. It's 60 feet. Yeah. Oh, it's so tiny.
Yeah, there's 8 of them.
Cool.
Let's roll initiative for them.
And then I'm gonna look at the guys. Are we fighting this thing or are we leaving?
Amelia, very seriously. Adelaide, I do not want to fight that thing.
Okay, well
Merc
then.
is removing the saddlebags from Bluey's back.
That's her
He's like
action.
throwing them over his shoulder.
I would tell everybody, well, if you're not gonna fight, you guys better start running now. And I will end my turn there.
Okay. Ressig.
Oh.
Run away, Resic, run away.
Because that always works well for us.
Well, that's 16, so you can't fight.
Wait, where's Bluey in the initiative?
You didn't roll.
Yeah, I did.
Blue isn't
Alright.
even on this map.
I rolled 19.
All right.
Well, Bluey would have to be back here.
So it's Bluey's turn. Then not mine.
Yes, it would be Bluey's turn.
Good. Goodbye, Bluey. Know what? Die brave. Die on your feet.
I tried my best to find out how to turn off the target or the turning thing, and I couldn't figure it out.
Goodbye, Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey rushes up and tries to attack this thing, and it does not have any effect.
That's
Alright,
Bluey's turn.
now it's Rustic's turn.
All right. I, at the advice of the dinosaur expert, will move. Nope, not ruler. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Meow.
Sorry, I forgot to mention, all of this is difficult terrain.
Oh, good. Even better. So I get there.
Sorry. Okay, you start to run.
Yep. I will actually hold my... Can you hold a dash? Yes, it's an action. I'm gonna stay there. I mean, the little thing on here says you decide, choose an action, take a response. You can choose to move up to your speed in response to a trigger. So I will ready a dash and just, as everyone else moves, move with them. Or as the last person moves, I'll move with them.
Okay. Just double checking that you can. That you can hold actions to dash. Sure. Okay, so what's your trigger?
Once basically, after everyone else moves, I will start moving farther. So.
Okay. That's going to be King of Feathers' turn. He is going to bite down to Bluey. A 19 to hit Bluey.
19 hits.
Huh. 38 points of damage to Bluey.
Oh, boy.
Putting a 7 on the character sheet for it.
Okay, so Bluey's dead. This thing just bites down right into Bluey as it rushes up and tries to strike out with its claws. Just whole body just disappears as this thing munches down, and Bluey's corporeal state is dispersed. It's then going to make a tail swipe at this group of velociraptors. That's a natural one. But it would be an 11. Don't
That
think
wouldn't
hits.
hit.
Does not.
No.
Okay.
13.
Then, as it swipes down, it looks to see more enticing prey going away. So it is going to step over these things. They can try to make an opportunity attack.
Definitely. Oh, start to bite it. Yeah, hold on. I'll roll.
Okay, so we need to look up mob rule again. Because you have 8.
Yeah, well,
Roll
let
a
me see if I
d20.
hit.
Roll a d20.
Oh, never mind.
What'd you get?
It's a 5 and a 2.
Okay. So yeah.
Total of 9.
Total of
So
9. Not hit.
Total of no. Well, it's because this mob's a little different. So actually, 2 of them are going to hit. So go ahead and roll. Just damage for 2.
So that's 1d6.
Oh wait, no. What'd you roll on the d20?
A 5 and a 2.
Okay. So 1 hits.
Oh, that's 6 plus 2, 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 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 This thing is going to continue its movement. And as it gets right here, it's going to, you guys watch as it shimmers a bit and then disappears as it misty steps right here.
The fuck?
Rawr.
Well, time to fight.
And turns around to face you guys again. Lets out a loud roar. You can smell its breath and then the meat that it was just feasting on as it implants itself right in front of you. Zurag, it's your turn.
Well, doesn't look like we're gonna be able to run from this one.
Actually, real quick, does it appear to be adorned with anything?
Besides feathers and stuff like that?
Because Ifrians, like raptors, they had like little trinkets and charms and stuff, right?
Yeah. This one seems to be trinketless. No trinkets, no charms. You do hear the distinct sound of buzzing coming from within its mouth as it roars at you.
Huh.
Zurag, that is your turn. Millie, you are up next after Zurag.
Greg's gonna go
I already know what I'm doing.
down a little bit and look right at the thing and let out a large scream of his own as he goes into a rage. And he's gonna start running towards it. Axe in hand, ready to swing. So he moves. I'm gonna try this out. He's gonna go for the legs as he tries the charge.
Okay. Make
This
your
will be
attack.
reckless.
All right.
Say that's a miss, a 9.
It sure is.
Stumbles on that one. Swings his axe back around and tries again. .23.
That time you hit.
That's not cool. Oh man, 22 points of slashing damage.
Okay. 22 points of slashing damage. All of that looks like it gets through. Lets out a roar of pain as you slice into it. And it looks down at you, baring its teeth. Anything else?
Nope, that was movement and action.
All right, Millie, it's your turn.
Twin spell haste. Zureg.
All right. Boom pow.
Zureg and who?
Go ahead and cast that.
Resic. Well, actually.
Excellent.
Okay.
And then,
Make sure you're spending the appropriate amount of sorcery points for it.
And going the remainder of what you've been doing, going away. 30
Let's
feet.
see.
Well, actually, I'm
That
gonna
might
dip
twin spell.
that way and then over. Don't see it.
So you spend 3 sorcery points to do that.
Yep, I already did it.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And then you move. Let's see. Let's see here. How far were you? 10. As soon as you go to move out of its.
Oh, right. I'm only 15, right? Because of the difficult terrain. So.
Yep.
Oh dear me. Everything's getting
And
almost. I don't want the 25 anymore. Right?
Yep. You're fine. You duck underneath that thing as you rush away, but as you do that, this thing is going to make an opportunity attack at you.
Yeah, it's that much.
It's got 10 feet of reach, and so as soon as you move from that square that you were in, he gets to make an opportunity attack. And I'm going to bite you. Does a 19 hit you?
Yep.
$32 points of damage.
Ouch.
I'm gonna
And you are
recommend.
And you are grappled. So
Oh.
come back.
Recommend a order die on that concentration check.
Yes, you must make a concentration check.
Well, how much was the damage again? Sorry.
32. So you need a 16 or higher. You're actually here.
I think it pulled me in.
It bit you. You're grappled in its mouth.
Oh, okay. So I will be using an order die on that.
Okay.
Can I gift her one of my inspirations on that?
Well,
Sure
I'm not
can.
gonna do it. Try it first.
Well, it has to be before you roll. So
Oh,
if he's
yeah?
given to you, yeah.
I got a 17.
Okay. I'm gonna be a stickler, and he gifted it to you, so you no longer have that inspiration.
All
Resic.
right. I still have a couple more,
'Cause-
more in the stack, but I will.
'Cause
We
you
needed
have
to spend it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to declare it before you roll.
Okay.
That is in our.
When did that change? 'Cause I thought
That's
inspiration based
that's actually supposed to be how it's supposed to be. That's in our. If you go and look on our campaign notes.
Okay, I was just wondering. I
Yeah,
thought we were doing it the other way.
I have been a lax DM and have forgotten, but I reread it the other day when I was thinking about shit. So, yes, inspiration needs to be declared before the roll. I am sorry. Velociraptors.
They're gonna move their 30 feet. Yeah. I think that's all they can do.
Well, they could dash.
Can they?
Yeah, it's an action to do so. But yeah.
Yeah. They'll dash right to the thing.
So if I have to go saying so 10. And get up there.
Yeah.
All right, Merc.
Well, you know what they say. YOLO.
Who says that?
I'm not sure who says that. I think they say that.
Who's they?
You know, them.
Who is them?
When do we declare our spending the badass point?
Just when you hit.
Okay.
You have to hit, yeah.
It has been swung out by Zerag, so I have advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my badass points.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Remember, I amended that, so this will start this session on. You guys will accrue badass points. And what's the word I'm looking for?
Half.
A little bit slower.
Yeah, you guys are accruing badass points. Half of what you get on your crits and stuff like that. That'll work different for our spellcasters. They will be getting it with damaging spells. They will get their full points, and any health spent in combat will give points to them. That way, they can build up their meter.
Oh my god, I might have
as
some.
well. Yeah.
I'm gonna obviously Divine Smite it.
Okay.
Nice.
52 points of damage.
Why is that? Oh, because you're spending to make it a crit.
Yep.
Okay, so it's actually a little different because crits are max die, and then a roll.
Oh.
So it would be 24 plus those first three there, plus another 14, which is 38, plus 13. 13 plus 14 is 27, so 27 plus 38. You do that math.
65?
65. Yep.
Okay.
Good hit.
Attack.
Yeah, very good hit.
Deuce.
And remember, when you spend badass points, you do not
get nothing.
Get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, so what was that? 60 what?
65.
Okay.
And I will go with attack the second. Before the result is declared, I will channel divinity again to add a plus 10.
Okay, well that hits.
So that one, I believe, is guided strike, and I had to do it before, right? Yeah.
Oh, so this is just plus 10 to your attack roll.
Straight up plus 10.
Yeah, okay, well that hits.
But I will burn a second level spell slot for another Divine Smite.
Alrighty.
Let's do the Warpick damage. Here that is. And damage to use. For 21 total.
Okay. That bloodies the King of Feathers.
Bonus action. Merc is going to. Oh, Millie. Millie. He's going to use Shield of Faith on Millie.
Okay. It's a +2 to your AC there, Millie.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Back around to Adelaide.
Okay, so this is difficult terrain, is that correct?
Yes.
Oh shit. Merc could have. He would have made it here. Sorry.
Okay. So Adelaide will move. Is this a column that I can go through it, right?
This thing right here?
Yeah?
Yes, that's a column.
Okay.
You need to move around it.
Okay. See. Hold on. 5 10 Oh. Adelaide will move to 5 10. Can I move there, or can I move like right here?
No, that's fine.
Okay. She's gonna bonus action wild shape into a Allosaurus.
Dinosaur fight!
Roar!
This is what we pay to see. Allosaurus.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Wild shape. Tra.
All right. So I know I do have way more movement. What I want to do is run at it at 30 feet. So if I move like to right here, can I run at it at 30 feet?
You
Straight
can't
line.
stop. You're not going to be able to stop in Zurag's spot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does the Allosaurus have any reach?
I mean,
Hover over the bite. No.
no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I move to like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll move my Allosaurus because it has 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
And she's going to, I think she has 2 attacks. She's gonna bite. And do I have advantage because my peeps are attacking?
You have 1 attack according to this stat block. Let me double check.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
But I do get advantage.
You do.
Let's see if this hits. 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
19 plus 6 will hit.
Okay. That's 2d10. Wrong ones. Oh, max damage, 24 points of piercing damage.
Very nice.
I rolled 2 10s on my 10.
Very nice. This thing is looking very hurt, y'all. It's got Millie in its jaws, but it's looking very hurt.
And that's my turn. I mean, that's... Oh, and I get 8 points of temporary hit points because of my Chewinga charm.
Yeah. All right, Ressig, you're up. And you got haste. You're on crack. Millie is holding on to that concentration while being in the maw of this beast.
All right. Well, with haste, I figure I could probably get over here. And let's go ahead and just for the sake of being extra careful, let's get big. So I will.
Get fucking swole.
I'll get
Swang.
swole, and make 2 attacks with the Makuhito.
All right.
That's a dirty 20 to hit on the first one,
That'll hit.
and a natural 20 on the second one.
All right. Well, both of those hit. So go ahead and roll the first damage first.
All right. So
Which that's the one that will get your giant smite.
6, 10, 13, 20 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second
Another crit.
one, that is 4 plus 8 is 12, plus 7 is 19 before the dice. 19 plus 2 is 21, plus 7 is 28 points of slashing damage on that second attack. So 28.
Okay.
So I get 14 badass points.
All right. This thing is on death's door.
Oh, wait. Third attack. Because we're hasted. 17 plus
Hits.
8. Alright. 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 7. 18 points of slashing damage on the third and final hit.
Ressig, slay the king of feather.
Seeing Millie trapped in its mouth and using the gifted magic that she is still holding on to, Ressig, in memoriam of their halfling time, kind of slides underneath this thing, and the first attack basically is swiping underneath its belly. Grows big for the second and third attack, and is just aiming for as high up on its neck and head as it can get to try and let it release the jaw and drop Millie, just slashing into the side of its neck.
I thought Ressig was going for its balls.
Hey, I mean,
As,
they don't dangle down, so there's no target there.
as you slice into this thing, it goes to let out a roar, but it is stifled as your serrated blade tears into its scaly flesh, and it drops to a knee, groaning. It falls to another knee, and then finally to its side. Millie, you come crashing down as this thing's jaw releases you, and you come rolling out. You guys are out combat.
Shouldn't have gone for the white mage. You never fuck with the white mage.
Thrag's gonna rush over to Millie and actually hit her with the restorative ointment.
Okay. I got healing spells.
Before he loses his giant size, Resic is gonna rip out as many of this thing's teeth as he can. She can.
Give me survival.
I was going more brute force and just yanking. But I can do that.
It's just how many you get.
Oh, okay. Survival plus 6.
I would argue with being hasted would have a higher chance of pulling out more.
17 plus 6, so 23.
23. Okay, yeah. I mean, you spend the rest of your time as big, but you're able to go ahead and roll me a
The cutout.
D10.
That is a 9.
Okay, you pull out 9 Tyrannosaur teeth before you shrink down.
I will give 1 to each person and keep the others for myself. So everyone gets a Tyrannosaurus Rex, or no, the King of Feathers tooth.
Millie, you get back 5 points of healing from the ointment.
Thank you.
I'd imagine you got like stabbed everywhere, so a little bit to just help you actually move around so you can cast spells.
So I just rolled to see what my next bite would have been on Millie with advantage because you're restrained. It would have been a natural 20.
No.
This thing does 4d12 on a bite, so it would have already started off with 48 points of damage plus the roll. Millie would have been murdered.
Resic's got
No.
things to make that go away, remember.
Yeah, we had to Nova because our white mage was in danger. That's why I was like, well, bye, badass points.
Well, we killed this thing. We might as well see if there's anything useful around here.
Merc will go. Agreed. Start walking in towards the...
So if I just whatever let go of my wild shape, does my temporary hit points go away?
Yes.
Actually, I'm not going to give
So-
everyone T-Rex teeth yet.
Why did you heal him?
Yeah, somebody heal the thing.
Are you staying as the dinosaur right now?
Yes.
Okay. Who's that? So 17 went to you, Millie. I saw that. Who's that 11 going towards? Back to you as well. Okay. Makes sense.
I hurt all over.
Merc will go, you know, as rumored and cursed as this city is, I really haven't been hit here once.
Keep poking the bear, Merc.
The Allosaurus looks at Merc and goes,
You should bite him. Bite him!
Well, neither have
Stick
you,
the-
Adelaide. Sorry to forget you.
Alright, now
raptors
I'm
on
definitely gonna. She's gonna just claw him.
I'll hit you with the
Just stick the
Ankylosaurus
raptors on
shield.
him.
With
I got-
advantage, right?
No. Well, I guess if your raptors are also there, no,
Merc
just
was
not
last
advantage.
seen under a horde of velociraptors.
I guess if you guys are now looking, give me an investigation rolls.
Millie's too focused on curing her own problems.
Okay. And
Night.
Adelaide, you're just chilling.
I'm chilling with my raptors. How long did they say?
Like an hour. 19 for Essex investigation.
Okay. So it takes about 30 minutes of you guys searching this area. But you guys find there are rooms that are underneath the amphitheater. And you find an electrum platter that is inscribed with images of a Cholton feasting ritual that is worth 25 gold pieces.
Ooh.
You find an Omuan death mask made of painted gold, worth 250 gold pieces. And you find a strange-looking helmet that seems to exude magical energy.
Arcana check.
Give me an Arcana check.
Guidance.
Sure.
Well,
12. You're not able to discern what this is quite yet. You can try again later, or you can spend more time to try to do it now.
I'll convey that to the party. Though I'm not entirely sure what this is, but if I give me a couple more minutes, I might be able to figure this out.
At this
Or
point
we
in
can do it
time,
later.
what time of day is it?
I
Can
mean,
we
you
take
guys
a
are
long
just-
rest?
No, hell no. You
Well-
guys are just now peeking over, like, into later afternoon, like 2, maybe 3.
Okay. Does this space here look like that thing is nesting here, or is it just like this is where it caught a meal and this is where it's eating?
It looks like this is where it has been nesting.
Where it has been what?
Nesting.
Okay. I mean, there's rooms underneath this amphitheater, and this thing was nesting here. There's a good possibility shit will stay away from here for a little while.
Well,
If
funny
we
that
need
you say
another
that,
place
because
to
you
sleep.
also see smaller. You also see smaller clawed footprints, all littered throughout the mud here.
Maybe.
Good, we can take out the entire royal lineage.
Um,
Also, Adelaide, odd question. Was this the King of Feathers or the Queen of Feathers?
oh.
She is a dinosaur.
She will just growl at you.
Hmm.
I've got a big large.
Is it possible to figure out from those smaller footprints like a direction, a concentration where the footprints are higher?
No, it just looks like they go every which way
Okay.
in this area.
It's Zilla, this place.
Well, I don't think little ones are going to be a huge problem, but
A lot of them could.
yeah.
I can tell you from personal experience, the teeth hurt.
Oh, I can imagine.
Merc holds up like the tooth Ressa gave him, and is like aligning it with like the like teeth marks in Millie's like clothes.
Actually,
Like
Ressig reneged on that, and he's going to hold on to the teeth and make something for you guys. So you don't have no teeth.
Merc walks out, rips out a tooth, comes back.
It takes. Are you doing that?
Yeah. Here's
Okay,
what I
give me
better do.
survival. Give me survival.
12.
Okay, it takes you some time. And as you finally pull a tooth, Adelaide, your spell and your wild shape runs out.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We
Took
didn't
30
get-
minutes for you to pull out all the teeth that you
Yeah.
did, Rustig, and then Merc tried to go do it, and took 30 minutes to do it as well. An hour.
And
My wild shape
Millie's
lasts for
doing
4
a thing.
hours.
Oh, your wild shape's 4 hours. Okay, well your spells down.
Yeah,
then.
my raptor's gone.
I forgot Moon Druids have
I was
extended.
about to say, damn, it's time for bed then. Shit.
I forgot Moon
Merc
Druids have
was like,
extended.
almost like, everybody's saying that,
Merc-
Merc, you've been at this for 3 hours.
Took almost as long as for us to real time cross a fucking bridge that we never even got across.
Are you spending more time with this helmet, or are we continuing on?
I think I would have liked to have spent more time with the helmet as Merc was ripping out teeth.
Okay, you'll need to spend another hour with. Go ahead and roll me another Arcana.
Okay. My guidance this one too.
Sure.
Oh my god.
7.
You're even
Still
more
no
stumped
clue.
than you were the first time. You're like, I'm not even sure this is a helmet.
It's a chamber pot.
I've lost a
Yeah.
lot of blood. I'm a little woozy, okay? I got this though. Trust me.
If you flip it upside down, is it like a plant holder? Like a vase?
It could be.
So with all these shenanigans, it's early evening at this point. We'll say it's about 5. Still plenty of daylight.
I say we head back to that building.
Well, we don't know what's inside that building. We might have to clear it out.
Well, time to do it at this time of day.
No, you should bring that helmet. Maybe you can figure out if it's a helmet
Work on it.
later.
I can.
It might go in a place. I'm not sure, but I believe they go on your head.
I'm almost certain
I wouldn't
it's a
recommend
shoe.
putting on your head until I can figure out what it does. It feels hecka sus to me. Something's going on. I just don't know what.
This is a strange glove. Okay, what's the game plan, y'all?
We return to 10 in our standard marching order.
Okay. Once again, cracked monoliths flank the entrance to this ruin, and saw-edged ferns grow in the courtyard between broken flagstones. And there's a pair of stone doors that provide entry to a large, flat roof ruin.
Mark
I'll
will
show you.
approach it. Any gargoyle with its mouth open, he will immediately stick his hand in.
Oh, wow. That's fancy looking.
It is a cool-ass map. I found these today.
It's a
This door is bigger than I thought.
it's a rabbit
They also worship some kind of bunny.
with a unicorn horn.
A unibunny.
Wait, that rabbit is dynamite.
I'm just gonna put you guys out here. You can move yourself. Come on. That's a book. I drug Millie over to my macro. She's now a macro.
Billy does what she can.
All right.
Is that a rabbit with a unicorn horn?
As you guys enter into this courtyard, Give me a perception check.
Eight.
22.
5.
17.
Okay.
Ugh.
Millie's still like, I'm very.
Millie's like, I could really
Uh,
use some sugar. Like a cookie would be great right now.
Does anybody have a liquid IV?
Perhaps some orange juice.
Oh, you're speaking of boiling tea. Maybe that's what it is. It's a kettle.
As you guys come into this courtyard, Zurag, see a small rabbit of sorts with a horn protruding between its two ears, ducks into a burrow, and disappears out of sight.
It's gonna blink a few times. Did anybody else see that?
No. Everybody here has breathed too much of that blue mist. You're all seeing things.
With my 19, would I have seen it too?
Yeah, Ressig and Adelaide both would.
Well,
Is that a rabbit? I think it's a rabbit.
it had a horn though.
It's a
It's
horned
right
rabbit.
here on the building. Of course you see the rabbit.
The live one that
Everybody was
went
just
down
gonna
into a
collectively ignore him.
hole. Well, I mean, this seems like it's an important building for sure. Is it like it's very intricately adorned on the front as the image is on the top?
Yeah, as you approach the doors, you see sculptural reliefs decorate the. The carvings show a horned rabbit, a small, feral-looking bear with sharp claws, and there's a cuneiform message etched above the door.
Oh.
Can we read it?
None of you can understand this right.
So he's good.
Be welcome, it says.
Merc, do you ever not talk out of your ass?
Merc will kind of grin and go, I don't know, what does it say, Zurag?
I'm not trying to pretend like I know what it says.
It could say be welcomed, we don't know. Millie might figure out what that helmet is soon.
Do we want to try and open these doors?
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do it.
It's just a wee little
Mark,
bunny. What
open the
could it
door.
do?
Millie's
Mark,
like, I'm
go
not
open the
entirely
door.
convinced it's a helmet right now, Mark.
Single door or double doors?
Double door.
Double doors. Okay, that's
Merc
what I
is
said.
going to throw his hands up against the door and push.
Okay.
Ressig will push the
You
other
push.
door. Side by
Okay.
side.
With some resistance, the doors begin to open up. And they open up into a 10-foot wide hallway that strikes off into the gloom. Carved tiles depicting various beasts decorate the hallway floor, stretching from the entrance into the thing. There are 32 tiles that cover a 20-foot long, 10-foot stretch of hallway. Each of these tiles are 5 feet square. They are arranged in 8 rows of 4. As you look at the tiles, the beasts depicted on the tiles are a horned rabbit, what looks to be dragonflies, eagles, giraffes, monkeys, tigers, warthogs, and zebra.
That was too fast. Horned rabbit, dragonfly, eagles.
Giraffe,
Warthogs.
monkeys, tigers.
You should be able to see what I just showed you guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
So it is going. So the rightmost column there is actually the bottom row, and then it goes up to the left. So the left will be the north.
So that all
Facing
the
away
heads
from-
are facing like they should be.
Yes, if you just turn that image to the right once, that'll be how you guys are looking at it.
Oh, yeah, the arrow's an end for north, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Again, so
Yeah.
horned rabbit, dragonfly, eagle, giraffes, monkeys, tigers, warthogs, and zebra.
Okay, guys. Basic children puzzle. We got this.
And you said they're 5-foot squares?
Yep.
Now, Chad, if you guys see a secret, yell secret!
Can you find the rabbit with the horn?
Well, I mean, does it seem too easy that, or does it seem like it's too obvious if we approach the place with the horned rabbit on it, that we step on the horned rabbit tiles only? Or is that...
How do you get through the third row?
Gonna have to make a big jump a couple times.
So you'd hop, basically starting from the right, you have to hop 5-foot squares for each one. Second row rabbit, diagonal across the dragonfly, up between the zebra and the eagle to get to, I can't ping it, and then up between the monkey and the giraffe. So you have to jump between each square. But at every other row, there is a horned rabbit.
Also, Zurak, you're just positively massive, my dude.
Thanks, I've been working out.
Just fucking swole.
Somebody roll me a D100.
I will.
Okay.
I lift things up, I put them down. 41.
41.
Down. 41. Okay. Continue.
Do we see anything around in the wall?
Possibly whole things could fly out of.
Now,
Give me.
No,
Give
like
me,
clues.
Give me an investigation.
Investigation. Investigation. What do I have for investigation? Oh,
Really is just
a 10.
go out of it.
You do not see any clues, any hole, or anything of the sort.
we a 5. Merc will go, look, I have an idea. It's called Operation spend a lot of time cheating the puzzle. Millie flies across the other end with a rope. She then takes her shoes off, then one of us holds her shoes for an hour. Then we fly across. And in
Worked so
5
well with the
hours,
bridge.
we will have skipped the entire puzzle.
5 hours.
And that worked so well for the bridge.
Well, to be fair, I think if all of us flew individually across the bridge, we would have made it.
Oh, it doesn't save it if I don't. Oh, that's not.
I'm just trying to make it so it's accurate, so you guys can, so you guys don't have to like keep
I get what you're putting down.
that image up. But
Yeah, because
I need to do
once
something
you
new.
close that window, you can't see it anymore. It's not in the player stuff that we can see.
So, out of character, does Resig really want to just try to YOLO jump between the tiles?
I mean, nobody really seemed to be smart enough to figure this out.
Adelaide would like to go outside and go to that the place the rabbit went down
Okay.
and try to talk to the rabbit.
Damn. All right. What do you say?
Hey bunny, we're not here to harm you. You wanna I would love to talk to you and see you. Wanna come outside?
You've got
No
snacks.
response.
Fuck you, rabbit. Why does
Billy from
rabbit
the
eat
side.
like to
Tell it
eat?
we got snacks.
I know, I was
Do-
like, what do they eat? Can I
Do
pull
you
out a
have some
carrot?
kind of spell that facilitates talking to the rabbit?
Yeah, I have and speak with animals.
She's just over there like Crunk from like Emperor's New Groove. Squeak, squeaker, squeaking.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I got a little staff that I can cast speak with animals twice a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you want to try that? What the fuck?
I'm gonna try again. Hey bunny, 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 I got a carrot. You wanna come take a bite?
Give me animal handling.
I can do that. 14.
total?
No response.
I'm gonna leave. We have rations, right? Did we bring rations? No.
Yeah.
Is there like a vegetable in there somewhere that I could leave out?
What in the double fuck?
Is that what the rabbit said?
Not just one,
No,
but
I'm
two. Double
yeah,
fuck.
double fuck. I'm fucking editing the fuck out of it right way. It's just like, nope, you saved it originally as this direction, so go fuck yourself.
Well, I mean, Restig's plan is real easy to figure out if it's a good or a bad one, because there's you go one tile in, and if you're wrong, something bad happens.
So we have a way to test it easy.
Mm-hmm. You can't say Bluey, because Bluey's bigger than a 5-foot square.
Well,
Why
yeah,
don't
but
you,
if
like,
any
throw
of
some
them are
rocks at
trapped,
it?
we would just know. Because Blue would run in and explode.
Yeah, but you can't tell which tile caused it to explode. If he fits on 4 of them.
No, like, can we throw some stones at him?
No, you throw
would need-
stones, and it does not do anything. There, I've made it fucking work.
Nice.
That actually does make it like much more readable.
Yes,
Let me
Um,
just make sure. If I move you, okay.
Adelaide's dead! No!
What the hell happened? Or what the hell is going on?
All right. Step back, everyone. Fuck it.
Good luck, Ressig.
Resig is
I
going
still have
to...
your letter for your parents, yes?
I still have it.
Millie has
For
that,
sister.
and it's for my sister.
okay, before you do anything, I will tie a rope to your waist and hold it while you do this shit. If you fall down, we'll have a way to grab you.
Adelaide, I like your gumption, but Merc will walk up and drag Zurg with him. Maybe we'll hold the rope.
So you're
Fine.
gonna drag me bodily across all of the tiles if I fall down?
Look, once you blow up,
Yes.
we're hoping we pull something back.
Really over there. I don't have enough
What
diamonds for
is-
this.
What is everybody's passive perception?
It's 16.
9.
13.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Well, as you guys are having this discussion, Ressig and Adelaide realize that you are being watched. And as you turn to continue this conversation, these tiny frog warriors hop over from out of the trees hanging over this thing.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Oh,
Look how cute those little
it's like
guys are.
Sesame Street.
Here I go killing again.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
And they all jump and attack you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Perhaps we can negotiate.
Jesus. Oh, that's a lot of dice. There we go. Finally a good one.
Well, as these grung warriors hop out of being spotted by Ressig and Adelaide alone. Zureg, you can't be surprised, correct?
If I rage.
I
Oh,
can't be
okay.
surprised.
Well, he can
Immediately.
rage
Yeah.
immediately, right?
Adelaide
he-
cannot be surprised.
He
can
gets
act
to. He has
normally
to
on
raise
his
on his
turn.
turn.
As long as he rages first.
Okay. Cool. Well, as these things come out and get a surprise round against Millie and Merc, that's where we will end tonight's session. Puzzle to the front of you. Bunch of grungs to the rear. Here you are, stuck in the middle with your friends.
Stuck in the middle.
Thank you, everybody who stuck around and watched this. Thank you to my players. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for actually exploring some of this area. Good job whomping the King of Feathers. Thought it was going to be a little bit harder, but no worries there. Some good hits from everybody. Saved Millie's
I
life.
realized that I was supposed to have in concentration, so I was supposed to have extra AC.
Well, remember your gifts.
This was fun. Hello. Motherfucker. Alright.
See what's in the shrine for us. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of fun stuff next Sunday. Instead of a regular session, we are going to have a story thus far. A little round table talk with all the crew here, as this was our 50th session, and we've done quite a lot. So we're going to go take a look back in the past of the things you guys have overcome thus far, what brought us up to this area. So join us next Sunday for that, and then we will pick this back up the following Sunday. But I am Vader the Mad, your humble DM, and for the Disorderly Decisions, I bid you a humble farewell. Good night.
Bye!
Bye. Good night. Have a good
Thank
week.
you, everyone. Stick around as we raid.
Apologize to my fellow players as you guys watched me eat an entire foot-long sub.